Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to the Calamity Mod. So in today's episode, it's my goal to take down Astrum Deus. In yesterday's episode, if you didn't get the chance to see it, because I know I've been away, I was taking down this boss and towards the end, well, I failed. So in today's episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump ahead in time towards the end of the fight, and if I start winning it, then boy, I'm going to show you it. And if I don't, well, it looks like we're taking another 2-week break, lads, to get the sunscreen, because we're off on holiday, because I'm sure it's going to be a hard fight. So the only change I've really made to my character, I got a lot of suggestions from you guys, and the majority of it was about doing my key bindings for the teleport. I was looking through, and I was like, I don't know why this didn't work. I'll show you in a minute. But I did make the flame scythe. This is it's a very glitchy weapon. As you can see, I'm throwing it, and I'm throwing it, and I'm throwing it, and there you can start to see it. But it has issues, as you can see. So you can be right up here in front of somebody, but if it doesn't have enough space to spawn the sprite, then it doesn't work. But I feel like it'll be good for the final part of the fight. That's why I got it, right? So let's look at key bindings here. Let's have a little look-sees. So I can't find it. Is it Astral Teleport? Is that what it is? P? Wow. Wow. That's it. And it's infinite. It's infinite, lads. That is amazing. I could be like, you know where I want to be? I want to be in the ocean. Just give me a second. I just got to get to the ocean. Actually, I wanted to be at spawn. Did I mention that? What's the map look like now? It's just everywhere. Well, the map was broken anyway, so I guess it's fine. So there we go. That's the mystery of that solved. I thought that was going to be a whole saga asking for some tech support from you guys, but that's all right. So I'm going to buff up. I'm going to go see Holly, my nurse. Holly. Thank you, man. Okay, let's do this. Holly always reminds me of Holly from Dave. Why did I say Dave? Holly from Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is a sci-fi show from back in the day. It's amazing. And the ship's computer is called Holly. So yeah. It's on the channel Dave in Britain. That's why. The channel Dave bought it out. Dave is called Dave because of Dave Lister in Red Dwarf. Fun fact. Only a few people are ever going to get this. Right. Let's see if I win. I'll bring you guys the ending. Okay, so this is working a million times better. My health's not great, and that's because I kind of need to warm up a little bit. You know, still rusty. But it is doing a lot more damage because it's really piercing. God, if I can just end this part here, that'd be so great. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though. Unless it, like, runs at me straight on. Come on, charge me. Please charge after me. Come on. There we go. Right. Oh, man. I knew I only had one chance of that. That's amazing. I did it. Lads. That's me. That's just me all over. Amazing. Man, it's safe to say my Calamity experience, my knowledge, it all goes out the window around now. Okay, treasure bag. We got ourselves a Starlight fuel cell, consumable, permanently makes adrenaline 10 seconds less. Starfall. Ooh, I kind of like it, and I kind of don't. We got some Stardust. We got the Astral Bulwark. Taking damage drops Astral Stars. Provides immunity to the Godslayer Inferno debuff. Now, I know that this is important later on because there are a lot of bosses out there that will kind of mess you up for this. It can make the Astrum Arceum. So that is the combination of all the accessories that you get from some of the little mini bosses. So one of them is the Arcanum of the Void. That comes from the Ceaseless Void. Have we done that in this series? It's all blending together. So yeah, so that's cool. Pretty chuffed about that. And Stardust. Let's see what you make. I want to see, do you have we made the Miracle Fruit? I presume we have. Astral Bars. These all seem like things that I've made. The Die Effect Amulet. Taking damage makes you move very fast. What I'm really looking for is something to help with Rogue. And I was told that you can get something after this boss fight for Rogue, but I feel like I've been lied to. Okay, right, let's make it daytime. let's have a little look at this boss checklist. So, we are at here. We just took down Astrum Deus. It's probably best that we take down Leviathan at some point, considering we haven't already. But that being said, until we do here, I don't feel like we're going to do Ravager and then Leviathan. I feel like it's got to be now or never. I have stuff for it, and the Flame Scythe is recommended, so it's probably for the best. So let's go check it out. Let's go over there. Let's go see. Right. Here's how we're getting there, lads. Oh, I forgot about this biome. We're just going to teleport around, see what happens. Oh, we've already been there before. It likes to bring me to the top of that house, doesn't it? I probably could have got there at this point. Alright, I'm just going to have to go. I'm pretty adamant about teleporting there, but it doesn't really matter. So what have I been up to today? As always, this is more of a... It's more of a vlog than Terraria. Let's be real. It's always under disguise. So, what have I been up to? Well, it's been a pretty miserable day. Like, not for me. I feel great. But just in general, it's rained all day. Like, non-stop. I haven't been able to do a thing that I've wanted to do. Like, for example, I like to go out. I like to walk. I like to get lunch. I like to meet people. It's never going to happen when it's raining. And I didn't have the car. Court had the car. So that was a real pain. But it gave me loads of chance to work on 2 videos I want to do for Chippy Gaming now. One of them I started working on at the beginning of January, and I haven't edited up yet. And I purposely put this project off for a big reason. I can't say the reason. But I started working on it today. I was editing it up. I spent about 2 hours editing it. I think it's going to be great. I don't know when it's coming out. And then the second thing was a follow-up to my 300 mods video. So let me tell you where I'm at with that. So I'm doing a video about breaking Terraria, but with 500 mods. And I'm at this phase where I'm going through each of the mods, there's 500 of them, trying to figure out which one is stopping me from generating this world that I need to make for the video. Oh my god. Spent hours on that. Let me tell you, I don't know when that one's coming out, because boy, there's 500 mods. But I will give you a spoiler, I got it to run with 500 mods. Impressive. Want to know how? Find out when it comes out. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. It's literally been it. I haven't done anything else. I don't know if that's productive or it's lazy. I guess it depends on what you glorify. Okay, let's have a little look. We're buffed up. We're gonna wait for that beautiful siren song. Now this fight can actually get you the community. It's a 1% drop rate. Like that's ever gonna happen. It is pretty crazy. Alright, let's see. This usually spawns in pretty quick. Unless I've got, like, calming or something. You are providing light like a miniature sun. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I hear her beautiful melody. Let's begin. Okay, you gotta beat the siren first. Always, always, always different when I do this fight. I've been mentioning it a lot. Oh, the reason we didn't do it before, wasn't it? It was because of the fact I wasn't able to hit it with a hammer. So I needed advice from you guys. I do like blind playthroughs in the sense of, like, going into it blind when it comes to weapons. Because as you guys all know, I've done Calamity quite a bit now. I get nostalgic for the first season because it was all blind, you know? But when you're going into a series and you're blind with weapons, I think it's really hard sometimes to just, like, get a good progression route. I used to feel that way when Python used to do all these class playthroughs back in the day. So he'd be like, I'm doing Archer, I'm doing Throwing, and he did the whole game with every single class going, right? And I would think, I would not know what to use at each point. Like, there's a hell of a lot of work going into it. That's why I'm grateful for you guys. So yeah, the whole point of that was, I couldn't beat this fight because I didn't know what rogue weapons were what. So that's why I didn't do it. And I appreciate you guys. Okay, this fight is going to go on for a little bit, so I'm going to be nice and chill so I can focus on it. Because that's been really helping me recently, is really focusing on the fight. Who would have thought? Alright, so I did die, but I wanted to re-show the fight with a little bit more stuff. Because there's a change towards the end of the fight. And I think if you're a big Calamity fan, but you don't get the chance to play it yourself, you might want to see this. So you may remember that Leviathan, back in the day, was all about circling it. There's been a lot of variations of Leviathan, but essentially it's always boiled down to circling the boss. And even right now, you can see all I'm doing is circling. But there's a new attack phase where it will charge you left to right. That's what I've noticed, kind of like a bad Tinder date, right? That's probably about as edgy as jokes are going to get around here. And I don't even know how Tinder works, because I've never had it. Been in a committed relationship 5 years, yo. But no, for real, it charges at you left and right, so... yeah, that's what's new. That's what caught me off guard. I was not really expecting it. I was doing my old Big O routine. This makes sense for this fight, considering it is a pretty easy fight. Let's be real. Man, this makes me want to go with this, though. I might change. There we go. Right, I don't know if this is doing more or less, but I feel like since it's such a big target area, I might be able to pop off multiple shots. All right, okay. I'm not looking in a great condition right now, considering it's got quite a bit of health left, and it's also managing to charge me at every chance it gets. Alright, that might be the best turning circle I'm going to get here. Ooh, okay. Right, I actually did that. That's not too bad. So, just circle away almost. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Oh, I avoided the charge. Hell yeah, this is so sick. So if I can keep concentrated enough, I wanted to clear up one of the debates from yesterday's comment section about Mountain Dew. So in yesterday's video, I said Mountain Dew is an energy drink. All right, this seems new as well, whatever he's doing now. I said Mountain Dew is an energy drink, right? Well, half of you are right and half of you are wrong. How, may you ask? Well, let me tell you some hard truths. So in Britain, when they introduced Mountain Dew to Britain, it had the same name, but it's a completely different drink. It's called Mountain Dew Energy. But in America, it's Mountain Dew. But they're not the same drink, right? One's an energy drink, one isn't. But sometimes in Britain, it'll be called Mountain Dew. It's still the energy drink. And sometimes it'll be called Mountain Dew Energy. And I think that's because they have to change the rules on it. I'm not fully sure. So that sums it up, guys. There it is. The long debate. All right, our health is looking really scarce. I don't know if we're going to make it through this fight, so if we don't, I want to give my my condolences now to my player. All right, this is where we lose. Oh, no. Do you know what? I actually might win this. I'm feeling pretty confident now. Doctor Strange is looking at me. This is the one. Come on, be the one. Be the one. There we go. Hell yeah. We did it, guys. A successful episode. So, now that that's done, I've got a bunch of items here. Now, I'm probably not going to be using any of these items because they're all for, like, other things. So, for example, I'm not going to be using the Siren Song, even though it's beautiful. And I probably won't use the Green Tide, even though it's a wavy boy. So I'm basically dumping away all the stuff that we gained. All the progress has gone inside of here. So there is one more thing that we can do today. I don't know if we're going to get it fully done, because it's kind of an effort. Is we can search for plague canisters. Oh, damn it, that was it. Inside of the jungle. All right, okay, I was going to try and match that up, but you never know what you're going to get, do you? So what we're doing is we're just kind of scouting around, seeing what's about, checking out what I can find. Yeah, I think these enemies should spawn in pretty frequently, I would say. I can imagine it's pretty frequently. So, I wanted to talk about the channel real quick, because I got some comments yesterday that I wanted to clear up, because, you know, if you guys ask a question, I want to get it answered. One was what happened. Alright, I got my plague cell. I need 10 of them, though. One of them was what happened to Minecraft. So, I tried to record episode 5, and I wasn't feeling it on the day. And usually when that happens, I just forget to pick it back up again. My consistency levels when it's not Terraria are pretty slim. I think we've all kind of noticed that by now. And it's always a good life lesson, I feel like. Because I feel like I should always lean towards the Forager style videos rather than Let's Playing other games for some reason. Like, I can Let's Play Terraria to high heaven. I love the game. I feel so committed to Terraria. it's unreal. That's how you kind of get by on 8 years of the same game. You just have this, like, deep down committedness to just wanting to play. That's how I feel like with Terraria. With everything else, it's hard for me. And I don't know if it's, like, a bad habit or if it's, like, just who I am. But that being said, there is some elements of the Minecraft series I really, really, really want to do. So I almost want to continue it just to do some of these elements, like the server stuff. I was really serious about that. Like, I really want to get this big server where we update it with all of the builds that we do on the series. So you guys can come on, tour the world, chat to me, and it gets updated every day with the series. That's the goal eventually, or something like that, because I think that's such a sick way of interacting. I'm very limited with the way I interact with you guys. As you know, I don't have like a Discord. I don't have a Terraria server or anything like that, but I'm trying to branch out. Like, I'm really trying. It's against my, like, I don't know what it is, but I don't make community stuff. Like, I've only just got a Reddit, and I feel like every day I want to delete it, because I feel uncomfortable having it. I don't know why, I just do. So yeah, so that's what happened to Minecraft. I'll probably get back into it, though, because I get nostalgic for the game. And then the other thing is, we got a comment from a dude that said, everything feels a little samey. I'm kind of feeling the same way too, but I've got some good ideas to mix that up. I wanna do some more videos like the Forager stuff, but with a bunch of different games, because, you know, I think if that format can work, I think it can work for a bunch of other stuff, and I think it's going to be good. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say, though. How many plague cells we got? We got 10. 10 canister boyos. Let's have a little look here. Let's put these inside of here. So we need 10 for an abomination. This is a consumable, so you can only make 1. I might make 1 today and do the fight and give it a little go and see how I do, because if I just fail, I can ask you guys for advice. But if I win, boy, I'm in the money. Right, Porky, give me some of these bad boys, some of these bad boys, some of these bad boys, and I think we're good. Let's put these inside of here, because I'm going to need these. I should probably get the mushroom out too. And I'm going to make an abomination. Why can't I make it? Right, I'm lacking iron bars, of all things. I wonder how much iron ore I've got inside. The game's like, nah fam, you got no iron ore. Right, 730. That might be enough. Just might. Abomination. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Cool. Alright, let's go check out the jungle. So if I remember correctly, you can do this on the surface, or you can do it underground. I always try and do it underground and then end up, like, regretting it. So we're going to go for the surface first off. Let's see. Calls in the airborne jungle abomination. Yeah, so I think it's fine either way. I think I'm all good. Let's go and check it out. So, I don't have much preparation done in the jungle. So that might be a bit of a hindrance. But I'm really hoping that just, like, navigating around vertically is going to work. Because I don't think I'm going to be doing this fight where I'm, like, just scooting around the floor. I always forget, is this the fight where it can have, like, multiple different AI? I've got a strong feeling it is. We're going to find out in a minute. All these questions will be answered, much like Mountain Dew. Okay. I did enjoy Mountain Dew back in the day. I should clarify. It was a good drink. I'm not a Mountain Dew hater. But I don't drink energy drinks anymore, lads. Okay, this gone dreadfully. Real dreadful. But I'll keep giving it a go. Oh, I feel like it's bigger. Or I'm zoomed in more. No, it is bigger, this fight, right? Do you guys sense that as well? Oh, I was really hoping to build up my adrenaline then, so I could do both. Rageo and Adrenalino. It'd be good if you could get plague canisters while doing this fight, so that you could kind of have like an endless loop if you were going to craft it. I think that'd be pretty convenient, considering they're so easy to get. Like, it's not like a challenge to get them. It's not like the chicken balls where you have to do one fight to get the other, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, chicken balls and Providence. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So yeah, definitely an arena kind of job. Definitely better movement as well, because I'm kind of messing this up. Oh. 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 Alright, there we go. We did. Right, fam, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I'm sorry I'm crap at this fire. But I did good on the other two, so we're cool, right? We're cool. Right, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.